An indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with felony violations of our national security laws, as well as participating in a conspiracy to obstruct justice.
I'm going to tell you the story that Special Counsel Jack Smith uncovered during his 7-month investigation of Donald Trump's handling of classified documents, which resulted in the historic indictment. Throughout Trump's presidency, he had collected memorabilia in cardboard boxes. Those boxes also included classified documents. On January 20th, 2021, Trump's last day of office, he was personally involved in organizing and ultimately transporting those boxes, which contained the classified documents, to Mar-a-Lago. From January to about March 2021, those boxes, which contained the classified documents, were moved around from room to room in Mar-a-Lago. For example, they were initially placed in the gold and white ballroom, then they moved to a business center, and finally they moved to the lake room, specifically to a bathroom and a closet. In May 2021, Trump himself ordered that a storage room in the basement of Mar-a-Lago be cleared so that the boxes could be placed into that storage room. On June 24th, 2021, the boxes were actually moved to that storage room. Also in June, he ordered that certain boxes be transported to his club in Bedminster, where he was going to vacation during that summer. The following month, on July 21st, 2021, Donald Trump had a meeting which was audio recorded with a writer and publisher who was preparing a book. There were 2 staff members that were also present, none of whom had security clearances. During that meeting, Trump referred to a military document regarding a plan of attack on Iran. In that recording, he also referred to the document as being highly confidential and secret. In August or September of 2021, Donald Trump also had a meeting with a representative from his Political Action Committee, who also did not have a security clearance. In that meeting, Trump commented on a military operation regarding another country, and he also showed a classified map. On May 6, 2021, the National Archives and Records Administration, NARA, sent an email to former White House legal officials asking for help to locate certain presidential paper documents which they knew were missing and also knew existed. For the next 8.5 months or so, NARA repeatedly tried to get those documents. On January 17, 2022, Trump finally produced about 15 boxes. But in those 8.5 months, between November of 21 and January of 2022, Trump had repeatedly requested that boxes be removed from the storage room and brought to him so that he can review them. Finally, on January 17, 2022, NARA and another employee dropped off about 15 boxes to NARA. When NARA reviewed those boxes, they noticed that 14 of the 15 boxes contained classified documents. Specifically, 69 were marked confidential, 98 were marked secret, and 30 were marked top secret, the highest classification level. Based on this information, NARA on February 9, 2022, referred the matter to the Department of Justice. On May 30, 2022, the FBI opens an investigation into Trump. On April 26, 2022, a federal grand jury is convened to investigate this. On May 11, 2022, the grand jury issues a subpoena to Donald Trump and the office of Donald Trump to return any documents with classified marking. On May 22, 2022, the special counsel discovered that NARA had gone into the storage room for about 34 minutes and removed the box. On May 23, 2022, Donald Trump meets with 2 of his attorneys, Attorney 1 and Attorney 2. Special counsel Jack Smith, through his investigation, was able to actually get the substance of those conversations. He got them pursuant to the crime fraud exception to attorney-client privilege. Ordinarily, any conversation between an attorney and the client is totally privileged. However, there is an exception. It's called the crime fraud exception. And that basically states that you can't use the attorney's services for the purpose of furthering a crime or to commit fraud. It turns out that Attorney 1 had memorialized several conversations with Trump. Attorney 1's records indicated that Trump had made several concerning statements. For example, "I don't want anybody looking through my boxes. What happens if we just don't respond or don't play ball with them? Wouldn't it be better if we just told them that we don't have anything?" Well, look, isn't it better if there are no documents? Trump also allegedly made reference to one of Hillary Clinton's attorneys, who he said was a great attorney because he deleted the 30,000 emails that Hillary had and took the fall for it, and therefore Hillary didn't get in trouble. Finally, at the end, they agreed that on June 2nd, they would meet to go into the storage room and look for any classified document markings. According to the indictment, between May 23rd and June 2nd, the indictment alleges that Donald Trump ordered Nara to remove several boxes, over 60 boxes, from the storage room before the attorney got there to look through the boxes for classified markings. The afternoon of June 2nd, Attorney 1 came to the storage room. Now this was after Nara had already been there earlier in the day and removed a bunch of boxes. Attorney 1 looks through the boxes and discovers 38 documents which he takes out and he puts in a red weld. Trump, who had stayed and delayed his vacation to then speak with Attorney 1 after his search, met with the attorney and discussed what was found. During that discussion, they talked about what they should do with those documents. And Donald Trump allegedly, the attorney wrote this down, made a plucking motion as if to suggest that the attorney should just remove the documents before he gives them over. The following day, another attorney meets with Attorney 1 and signs a certification that a diligent search was conducted, that search was conducted after the subpoena was received, and that all responsive documents are included. However, attorney number 3 had not conducted the search, had not seen the subpoena, and, according to Jack Smith, several boxes had been removed in the preceding days before that search. They provided those documents to the FBI. In July 2022, the FBI and the grand jury got surveillance footage which showed Nara moving the boxes in the days before the June 3rd search by Attorney 1. With this evidence, the FBI got a search warrant of Mar-a-Lago. On August 8th, 2022, they executed that search warrant, and that search yielded another 102 classified documents. Based on these alleged facts, Donald Trump is accused of willfully retaining documents containing national defense information and conspiring to obstruct justice.